up, everybody? Got a great episode of Keeping It Juicy with Juicy Jan, of course. Now, usually I do videos breaking down Big Brother, doing film reviews, but why not conjoin it all together and do an episode with my sister, Juicy Jan?
Period.
So, got a lot of shit we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about the Nope film review. We'll give you a breakdown of that film and what we thought about it. Some Love Island, some Big Brother, and then we'll talk about some Tristan Thompson to finish the show. So, how you feel about that, Jan?
Thompson,
the number one menace in the world. He's got to be the number one menace in the world. It's not a competition.
I like him. I genuinely like him.
I know. When you went to the basketball game, you were trying to get his attention, trying to be his next victim.
It's very hard on the nosebleeds. I don't think. I mean, if he squinted a little bit, he might have been able to see me.
So let's get into this Nope film review. Yeah. We saw Nope together, but I saw it for the first time opening weekend. You know how I get down. I see the films Thursday, opening day. I don't play, but Jan wasn't lucky enough to be like me. So what did you think of Nope when you saw it?
I genuinely liked the experience. Watching an interview of Jordan Peele just saying how it's really interesting, his dynamic of, captivating the audience's attention the whole time, waiting for that thing to pop up in your face. But he was right. The number one thing that people fear is not knowing what's going to happen. And I will say, I did not know what was going to happen at all. And I was shook the whole film. I mean, if you ain't seen the movie by now, what you doing? You gonna get some spoilers.
It's gonna be Wednesday, so it's like, come on now. What the fuck are you doing?
Right. So but I didn't like the visuals of the actual monster at the end. And I mean, I guess I wanted it to look a more futuristic, but I do understand what Jordan Peele is doing, because he was like, oh, I wanted the audience to be like, you know what? Oh, that's not that bad. That's what they were terrified about. So I did have that aspect of it, but I need to be terrified, okay? I want to know exactly what's eating me. I feel like it was a vacuum.
That's really what it was, a vacuum. But I thought that was a unique twist, because coming into the movie and seeing everything, you're thinking it's going to be aliens, but right. Jordan Peele did a whole twist, because this movie was not predictable at all. Let's be honest. None of his movies are really predictable. Yeah, it's not really direct at all. So I was really shocked by that twist, but I liked it in the end. A lot of my friends were like, what the fuck were the aliens, There were aliens in this movie, though.
Yeah. No, there was a monkey. There's a monkey. Gordy. And you know what? I will say that I did like the twist of like Gordy and how it all played in role with the film. And I will say that, it's definitely based on real life, because it's it just shows you how like news and how movies itself, they want you to, play with the monster and try to control it and captivate it and make it do things that you want to do. So and then you get surprised when it bites your fucking face off. You can't be surprised.
People in this industry, the movie industry, all the industries, social media, all that, are so caught up in trying to get that fame, trying to get that moment of being famous or whatever. Right. And they did anything. And in this movie, you saw that they did anything to get the shot. And that old dude at the end with the camera, he was a goner, gone.
He died by that shit. And I guess that's the point of the movie. So, A++, and I am so excited to see another Jordan Peele movie. I personally want to work with him in the future if I am ever so lucky. So I'm excited to see where he takes this.
You heard it here first, Jordan Peele. Sign her, make her your coffee grabber first, let her get started and settled in. Don't give her no big role.
You want me to be a slave?
Hey, but we know Jordan. We know he takes care of the black people, because you see in his movies, they don't die. None of the black people die. So
they all survive.
Get good treatment.
Yeah, literally every movie.
Even Lucky, the horse.
The black horse, yeah.
But now, so
gotta love it.
What would you rate this movie out of 10?
What out of 10? I would give it a 9.5.
Oof, I'm right in that range too.
Yeah, 9.5.
I think 10. I wanted it to be a 10, but it was still really good in a 9.5. Yeah. But now, so looking at the first three movies, the other two movies he directed, you got Get Out and Us. Where does it rank with those three movies?
I would say, okay, first of all, Get Out definitely gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
It was the first one too, so it's like it already set the standard.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to beat the first one, but I'm not gonna lie, he's just like Kobe of the film industry right now. He's got that three-peat. So I
could have said Jordan, but I give you Kobe.
Kobe, hey, that's because I got a soft spot for Kobe. Jordan too. He's the GOAT, okay, Micah. I don't know sports like that. I'm gonna come upstairs and beat your ass.
Yeah, that's why we just talking about Tristan Thompson today. That's all the sports we'll talk about today.
Yeah, I'm glad you kept that for the last one.
But no, I really think Get Out was number one. And I think Nope was better than Us. I think just the acting was better. I think Keke Palmer, oh my God, she killed it in this film. She
gave the Oscar for real, like yesterday. Come on now.
And OJ, like some of the stuff, like Daniel, I can't pronounce his last name, but every movie he's in is gold. He's a great actor.
He's part of the DSS.
True. But he was going to be a Black Panther Wakanda Forever too, but like, scheduling conflicts. This movie he was shooting, so he couldn't really, but everything he's in is perfect. I like the Angel too. He was funny as hell. The tech guy.
Oh my God, he was my favorite. Besides, obviously, the Queen, Keke Palmer. You know what? I love Keke Palmer. I just can't. Like, I look at her and I see my aunt, so I'm like, ugh,
Shout out Superhero Huff.
Yes, period. Plug.
But now let's get into serious to us. Reality TV show. We don't watch the Kardashians. We don't watch none of that shit. We watch Big Brother. Year in, year out, comes July, August. We I already dropped 2 videos about it, giving my rankings even. So what were our thoughts on Big Brother this last week?
Okay, so my thoughts on Big Brother, I would say is Monty, you're a coon.
Tag him in this. You're going to see this.
I want him to see this. First of all, what part of, like, as Black people, we stick together, regardless of the cookout last year. I've been late to this Big Brother shit, but I'm here. And I'm here to stay. And let me just say that, Monty, you're a disappointment to the Black community.
Yeah, he said, fuck the cookout.
Fuck all that. He literally sold Taylor out. And I'm like really hoping that she can get it together and win a fucking competition so she can beat the House of HOH. Come on now. That's the term, right?
Yeah. And we got a white man in HOH, Turner, I believe is his name.
Turner, I'm sorry. You look like a stoner that I used to went to high school with, and I'm sick of it. You look homeless.
He barely got some showtime this week. Like, the only time I really saw him on the camera was when he was crying about that Paloma shit. But other than that, he's been playing really low key. And him winning HOH because, Pooch went out the door. Fuck Pooch, man.
Pooch, I'm sorry, sir. Where did Pawns always go home? I don't even watch this shit, and I knew you was going home.
Bro, the thing is, you do anything in this house, in the Big Brother house, like you act a certain way, you do some stupid shit, you leave the milk outside on the cabinet, they sending your ass home, anything you do.
Period. And I'm just saying, first of all, Pooch, you're a guy, like you're strong, regardless. That's what it is. I'm sending your ass home. I don't know why you need to backdoor Taylor. Taylor been on the block every week, so I'm really confused.
Racially motivated, I must say.
That's really what it's starting to look like, because I'm confused why they are so against her, because she was a beauty pageant. I think that's what it was. The girls were jealous about that, and then she wasn't really talking to the girls that much, which another thing, you got to have girl power up in there. You got to have like a support system. The Girls Alliance is tearing down literally before it even fucking started.
None of these girls are sticking to this Girls Alliance. They have their own deals. They're throwing each other under the bus every chance they get. They said, fuck the Girls Alliance.
Is that girl the hula hoop girl or whatever, the hip dance?
Yeah, Brittany.
Okay, I was like, is that her name, Brittany? Yes, Brittany. I don't like her. She playing sneaky, and I hope she fucking goes home.
She's probably gonna go home.
Yes, but really,
Because Michael should go home.
Michael should go home. He's won every veto competition. That's the person you need a backdoor.
They need to get his zesty ass out of there.
Hey, I'm an ally.
I'm an ally.
Micah is not an ally. I can tell you firsthand, he is not an ally. I repeat, he is not an ally.
She's trying to get us canceled before we blow up.
Juicy Jan podcast coming soon. You see the quality we're bringing over here in the Zoom link. Okay, period.
But I think Michael, like really him and Amara, I think those are the two best people in the game right now.
Yes.
They've been doing their shit. Amara, she's social games killing it.
Yeah.
She's been really competitive in damn near every comp.
First of all, one thing I really like about Amara is that she's present when she needs to be. And I like that because first of all, I don't really see her, but I see her in every conversation, and I see
every conversation.
I see her doing good in the competitions. That is a bitch that needs to go too. So I'm sorry, everybody.
Who's gonna get her out though? That's the question. Because she's cool with everybody.
That's true. Now my thing is, like, everybody keeps talking about my game. It would be in everybody's best interest to get rid of Michael ass. Period.
Very sure. And the thing was, Turner, he was like, I'm going to get a strong girl out this week. And he puts up Brittany, though. I'm confused by that. Brittany is not a strong girl. You need to put up Amara's ass. And he let a lot of people that get on the show, that become HOH, they talk to people, they hear their thoughts. But like, if I'm HOH, y'all ain't going to tell me shit. I'm going to be like, I already made up my mind who's going up on the block. And pray it ain't your ass, all right? That's all I'm going to say.
And if anybody has a problem with it, I'm going to see you next week.
if you got a problem with it, I'm going to backdoor your ass.
Right. Nah, I ain't going to see you next week.
Now, what do you think about Terrence, though? The one smart move he was about to make, he just didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve for the HOH to be his partner. That's why I like... Who chose him? I think it was Amara that chose Terrence.
Yes.
Which I like that move.
If I was in their position, I would have picked a girl. Like, I know that the Girls Alliance is working together. I'm going to pick a girl. So, and not only that, I would pick a weak person that I could obviously beat in anything. And you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they were all trying to be by their best buds. And Michael and fucking Brittany, that was dumb as shit. Either one of you is going home. None of y'all ain't gonna make it.
It was smart by Michael, though, because Brittany thought it wasn't a smart move for Brittany's game, obviously. But for Michael, he's not really aligned with Brittany. It's a fake alliance that them two have. So I think that was a smart move. But Brittany don't know it, you know.
Right. So
who do you think is going home this week then?
Who do I think is going home this week? I mean, respectfully, probably Brittany, because they're not smart enough to get rid of Michael. Because
he's gonna win that shit too.
Right, because they want to get rid of a girl because now they know about the Girls Alliance. And what's the blonde haired girl name? She's stupid as hell for telling that other dude about, oh yeah, the girls are working together. Why would you tell him?
Wait, which one was that? Was it Nicole or who was it?
I think it is Nicole.
No, it was the white girl. She told Alyssa told the guy, the little showmance they got going, Kyle guy.
Like, girl, you can't trust them. You talking about I ain't about to do no showmance. You're already in one. Hey, ride or die already. Pathetic. I mean, but he hasn't really told everybody that there's a Girls Alliance, but he's directing them in the right direction. So I guess it's not totally blowing up in her face yet.
But one thing I think Joseph, he's playing hella. I think he's smart as fuck because he knows everything that's going on without anybody telling him. Mm-hmm. Now, he knew Pooch was probably going to go home. He was telling Pooch, probably you should make some conversations, try to get some people on your side. And Pooch was like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. That shit was funny as hell.
That's fucking karma.
And then Joseph was talking about how this week's how he was talking about like predicting. He just predicts and shit. He basically knows what's going to happen before it's going to happen, which I think he's a dark horse to win it all. I said it in the last video. I'm going to say it again in this video and every other video till he wins that shit.
All right. Simmer down. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
But now we just watched the Love Island episode. So what do we think of Love Island so far? The couples that are in, the drama.
I think right now it's fucking heating up. First of all, I love Timmy and Zeta British ass. I love her. First of all.
Oh my days.
Oh my days. First, I'm buzzing. I fucking love the British accent, period. It'll always have a soft spot on my heart. So I love them together. But Timmy, he getting a wandering eye. That's the problem with you, man. You see a new bitch and you think, oh, that's gonna change my life. Oh, I'm gonna get with that. And it's worse. The grass ain't green on the other side now.
But these women are doing the same shit, so I don't want to hear it. These girls are doing the same thing. Last season they were doing the same shit. So if a guy comes in and he starts conversating with these girls, they all for it. But if they men doing the same shit, it's different. I don't understand that.
First of all, everybody wants to act like they ain't here. They forgetting about the money. Y'all talking about love. Fuck that. Timmy and Zeta are gonna win the motherfucking money if they stay together.
If Timmy don't bullshit, yeah.
Now Isaiah, he wanted all the smoke with his Justin Bieber looking ass, and I like that shit.
He wasn't playing.
He not playing. He wanted Andy ass on a fucking silver platter because he was about to handle that shit, and I respect that. And I'm like, I'm really interested to see how that's gonna play out. Sydney, she's getting on my damn nerves with this fucking bullshit ass tan she got going on. Her fingers orange, her face white. I'm confused.
And then her lips are big as fuck. They like, I don't understand it. She need to go home, honestly.
I honestly like Maddie. She's beautiful, gorgeous girl. Doesn't have to do too much, but she's boring. That's the only problem that I'm having with her.
Shit, if you ain't never anybody's first choice, something wrong with you. I'm sorry.
It's like, girl, get some personality. And the fact that Isaiah told Sydney, oh, that ain't gonna go nowhere. Why would you tell her that? And you go still try to stupid. And first of all, it's like you're gonna still try to flirt with her, kiss all on her, but you said that was not going anywhere.
That's how you get caught up to in this game. You telling somebody another thing. Them girls, they don't give a fuck. They'll be like, he was telling me this last night and shit.
Right.
It's over for that.
I think I have to say.
You saw what happened to Jesse.
Jesse with that Tyler Perry ass wig. I'm sick of it. Getting on my nerves. Coon, next.
So everybody black is just a coon on the show.
Yes. Well, I didn't say Timmy was. I really genuinely like Timmy. You heard. I like his New York ass. But he really about to go with this light-skinned girl. Why? She's pretty, but Zeta, you have an actual relationship with her. Like, I saw the tweets. Everybody's going in on his ass.
As they should. But what do we think about the siblings that just came into the show?
I'm very interested to see how that's gonna go because every fucking contest they kissing each other. But now they got siblings. Incest. What is this? Game of Thrones? I'm confused.
Hey, this ain't HBO. This is Peacock.
Even worse, they doing all types of shit out here.
Hey, after dude was looking at that whipped cream off that girl ass and kissed everybody after.
Pink eye.
Somebody got a bum on their lip.
Anywho, I'm just really interested to see how this is gonna play out. I am manifesting that Jesse ass go home. He ain't no Jesse Williams. He not. Let me tell the viewers for once. Let me tell y'all, Jesse is from Ohio. That just says it enough. There you go.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's from Ohio. Okay, I got it.
You know the business on mine. He keeps saying, I like blondes. What does that mean?
You don't like nobody else then. That's obviously what that means. But so now let's drift away from the reality TV shows. A heartfelt trailer was put out this last weekend. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Yes. What do you think about this movie and how good do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be amazing. It made everyone cry, especially on TikTok. Oh my God, I've seen sliding through, seeing everybody tearing up. And I just really miss Chadwick.
It's sad really seeing like these kind of, because like Chadwick was so he was such ahead of his time. He was the next Denzel, let's be honest.
Facts. I mean, okay, hold on now. There's only one Denzel, but
James Brown, Jackie Robinson, he played literally everybody.
But I do see him coming into his own. I think that he built a legacy, especially the Black Panther will never, I don't know, it was made for him, honestly. And it's just so sad that he was taking so soon. And I just feel so sad, even knowing that like the part 2 they were shooting and everything. And, you know, he sadly passed. But who do you think is going to be in the suit, Micah?
Oh, his sister. Even after those COVID shit, she said, I think Zuri is going to be the Black Panther, which I have no problem with.
Coon.
But they are going to set it up as T'Challa's and T'Challa's and his girlfriend are having a kid, right? That's going to be the next Black Panther. So she's pregnant in the movie. So she's going to, that next kid is going to be a Black Panther.
Really? I did not see any sources to back that up, that she's pregnant.
I have your sources. I'm the source. Trust me, bro.
Because I was seeing sources that were saying she was going to be the new Black Panther.
A woman Black Panther? I don't want to see it. I'll boycott it.
No, you're not an ally. Ain't you sexist? Pick a struggle, Micah.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting. I think she'll kill the role, but hopefully, those COVID claims, those shit she was saying on Twitter and shit. Hopefully that shit goes under the rug. She must have had to
get the vaccine because she's on the movie.
Definitely, and I thought she was great in the first Black Panther. So
oh my God, we fell in love with her, but like come on now, like everybody should get vaccinated. Everybody who didn't get vaccinated is getting the shit now, and they're like 2 years later, now I'm finally getting it.
It's too late.
I'm glad we got it early.
Shit, yeah, me too. But now let's go to our last topic, Tristan Thompson. Now, him and Khloe Kardashian announced they had a baby, right? On the way Friday. 2 days later, Tristan Thompson is back out with his side chick. This man, I don't really know if it's real because this shit he can't be this much of a menace. He can't not give a fuck about the mother of his children that much.
What you mean he can't? He don't. And he been showing us that for months, years. I don't know what is so hard to comprehend. He has been telling the side hoes who have nothing, they have nothing to lose, but they have everything to gain by just telling their conversations with him, which are, he never liked Khloe, never. He has never wanted to be with her ever. The only time, all he wanted was fame. He wanted clout. Didn't nobody know him. I didn't know that nigga until now.
He was hooping with LeBron, all right? Let's be honest. The real sports guys know him.
Okay, but I'm telling you, like the average Joe Smo did not know him. So what do you think? All the basketball players, French Montana, all them people wanted to be with Khloe because of obvious reasons. Their life is in the limelight. They have paparazzi following them. They got shows on Hulu. They got all this shit. So of course they're gonna go and be on the show so they can get that clout that they've always wanted, the fame. It's all about fame, man. So
could we see you possibly try to get with Robert Kardashian then?
Who?
Shoot your shot. Robert Kardashian.
I'm sorry. I do not. The only person I do feel bad for in that Kardashian clan is Robert, because they have literally made that man go into hiding because of their body. No, seriously, because of their body perceptions. Their body is everything. It's literally everything. It's their brand, to the point where this man, kind of went off the deep end. And it's not fair because it's like, that's what society is teaching us, like, oh, that this is what you're supposed to look like, and and we all have different shapes and different sizes, and everyone should feel comfortable. So I'm really sorry about that, Rob. Fuck these bitches and fuck your sisters. But what I will say, back to Khloe, because I do not feel sorry for her, not one bit, because it's like, and yes, I'm gonna bring up the Jordan Woods situation. Her fucking ass was trying to drag, her into the mud and literally ruin her name, ruin her reputation, and make her disappear, which clearly she did not. She's thriving. She's with Carl Anthony Towns.
You jealous?
I'm very jealous. That man is fun, and I'm so happy for her because she's glowing, and I think he might actually propose to her. She's getting everything Khloe wants. Khloe's never gonna get that. Never. Everyone's gonna play it.
Probably not.
No, because this is the problem. Khloe Kardashian has been on record saying the N-word, on record having her little black friends as her pimp. She was the pimp. She had them in chains as their host.
Go to hell.
I don't feel sorry for her. And not only that, but Tristan Thompson, I don't see him as much of a menace as everybody's saying, because guess what? Whatever you allow to happen is going to continue to happen. So she's allowed this to happen. She's taken him back multiple times. How many times you gonna stub your toe, girl? How many times?
No, but I will say Tristan Thompson gives us toxic kings, somebody to look up to. And thank you for that, Tristan, you know.
Oh my God. You ain't toxic. You are the simpiest simp I've ever met.
All right, we're gonna cut that part out. Don't worry.
No, we're not. Keep that shit in. He be simping. He be all over Jocelyn. Jocelyn, shout out to Jocelyn.
That's for another podcast. But so since we got that out the way, my reputation has been tarnished. That's a good part to end the show. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. This is Keeping It Juicy with Juicy Jen. We're going to be doing this every week now. Big Brother, Love Island. We'll talk about it all. Some more film reviews. Okay. But thank you for watching. As always, peace.
I prefer my Kyle Lowry a little thicker, if you in my humble opinion.
It's like a thick Luther Vandross.
Right.
You gotta
ass be jiggling all the flopping he be doing.